Hello, this is Weymouth IV, and this is how to replace the fog lamp assemblies on a 1997 to 2001 Jeep Cherokee. This video will not show you how to wire and install new fog lights and will only help if your XJ already has fog lights and you need to replace them. It's best done in pairs. You know it's about time to replace your fog lights when they look like this, have burnt out, or have fallen off the vehicle. Here's all the tools we're going to need for this job. Just a T40 Torx bit. Optionally, you might need some penetrating fluid, some dielectric grease, and an 11mm wrench, and of course your new fog light. Because we'll be working on the vehicle's electrical system, it's not a bad idea to disconnect the battery at the negative terminal with the 11mm wrench. But since we're only working with a tabbed connector, you really couldn't screw anything up even if you tried, so I'll be leaving the battery connected. Just be sure the headlights are off, the key is not in the ignition, and the switch for the fog lights is off. Just below the vehicle, behind the bumper, is a gray connector going to the fog light. Press down on this and pull straight out to get it disconnected. If it's stuck, try using pliers. On the front of where the fog light would be, there are 3 T40 Torx bit screws. This one is your adjustment screw. These two hold the bracket for the light itself. Now, it's very unlikely these screws have ever been touched since the vehicle was manufactured 2 decades ago, and if you're unfortunate enough to live in Wisconsin, you might need some penetrating fluid. So go ahead and douse all 3 of these. The trick is to remove the adjustment screw because it's going to be a lot easier to move. Our replacement fog light includes a new bracket, so remove that because we left the old one on the car. Fit the new fixture in place. Tighten the adjustment screw. It doesn't hurt to spray some dielectric grease in the connector. And then plug it in. And you're good to go. If applicable, reconnect the battery and put the key in. Remember, to use the fog lights, you must have at least the parking lights turned on. I want to make note, this looks different here. There's a gap here because there's some damage to the front fender. Somebody, not going to name names, hit a mailbox. So yours should be flush with this plastic here and not all bent up sideways in there like that. It's probably why the old one fell out anyway, now that I think about it. Just show you, here's the other side. If it's nice and snug against the plastic there. Here's the old one. It's in pretty bad shape, but it still worked. I want to make note, in order to get this off, I actually had to pry the tab out. I stuck a little tiny screwdriver in there and broke it, and then it slid right off. I tried using vice grips and pliers, but breaking that tab off worked better. Of note, in some states it's actually illegal to drive on public roads with your fog lights on, so check your laws. In Wisconsin, no spot lamp shall be used as an auxiliary driving light on any motor vehicle except when such spot lamp is set or adjusted so that the rays of light are projected directly upon the road surface at a distance not exceeding 150 feet directly in front of the vehicle and to the right of the traveled roadway. So I don't know what kind of lunatic is going to come out here in 5-degree temperatures and measure 150 feet in front of their car, but well, I mean, the tape measure only goes to 25 feet, but the beam doesn't extend very far past this. I'd say 50 feet, so I think I'm fine. Either way though, I don't really use the fog lights unless it's actually really foggy or I'm out on the trail, but at least now they work.